Hello, my friends. My name is Nina. This channel is about spirituality and personal development mixed in with a bit of tarot. If this is something you resonate with, feel free to subscribe and be sure to hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload more readings. Hello, everyone, and welcome in. So the message we are channeling today is going to be a weekly guidance message for June 19th through June 25th. If you want to skip straight through to the message, there will be timestamps below as well as titles. For rules on how to receive tarot messages here on YouTube, please check below as well, guys. Especially if you're confused, I've laid it all out down there. For your full tarot scope, be sure to check your moon, your rising, your Venus. Other placements will give you other messages. Now, before we jump into the energy, I'm going to clear the space. I'm going to set the intentions. During this time, I invite you to clear your own thoughts, set your own intentions by thinking of a particular person or asking a question you have on your mind. So let's dive in. Spirit, guides, Archangel Uriel, Raphael, and Michael, I call upon you. Thank you for allowing the opportunity, clairvoyance, and insight to channel these messages. Please allow a clear message to come through to those who need it. Please protect me, the seeker, in the space from any negative entities. Thank you again, spirit guides, archangels. Amen. So we are going to dive into Gemini's energy for this upcoming week. This is going to be for June 19th through June 25th. If you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube that you enjoy the message. And at the end of the reading, I'll pull out my pendulum for you to ask a yes or no question. Be sure to hold the question in your mind until the end. Most important message here for Gemini spirit. What do my Gemini friends need to know for this upcoming week? We're going to tap into the energy surrounding you this week. We're going to look at what's challenging you this week and where this is headed if you stay in this energy. I'm going to clarify throughout the message. I'll pull a few cards at the end for advice. If it's something you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. This is the advice. Pull it over at the end. So Gemini, the energy surrounding you is the Ten of Cups, the World, and the Ace of Swords. This is an energy of victory, like something here that you've accomplished. For some of you, this is like taking your relationship to the next level or building a relationship up to get to that next level. But overall, Gemini, this feels like a victory with the Ace of Swords energy. And we're going to clarify all of this here in a moment. Now, the challenge here, Gemini, it's been a long time coming up to this point. This is something that you've had to fight for. Now, maybe this is a relationship and you had to fight for the person that you love or wait for them to come around. But I do feel like there is an energy of like standing your ground and getting what it is that you deserve. Okay, so let's clarify the energy. And in the outcome, Gemini, we see the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. So this is like a wish fulfillment, right? This is like you getting what it is that you want, what you desire. Please clarify this Ten of Cups, the World, with the Ace of Swords. Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups with the Temperance. So working through some lower vibrational emotions, maybe a little bit of confusion. I feel like this is past energy. So this is what you're leaving in the past and moving forward towards. This is something that you've already been working through with this person. I do feel if you're in an energy of feeling abandoned, feeling lost, feeling left, confused, there is definitely a need to have a conversation with your person about this. Okay? And I do feel like this person is going to be more open than you may realize. We have the King and Queen of Swords present as part of the challenge. Part of the challenge here, Gemini, between you and this person, even if there has been conflict, even if there has been betrayal, is there is a very intense connection coming out here. Now, for some of you, this is going to be twin flame energy. And what that simply means, you and this person have come into one another's lives to help each other ascend to a higher level, but also to help raise the collective consciousness. Now, if that is your message, you are on a twin flame journey, then that is what's going to resonate for you. This person is meant to bring in healing. They're meant to bring in prosperity. They're meant to bring in abundance through some trials and tribulations. And if that's something that you feel is resonating for you, then I recommend looking up the twin flame journey so you can see what stages that they go through, so you can familiarize yourself with how this is going to play out. Things are starting to look up. I do feel like it was an uphill battle. Now, there's somebody from your past, somebody from their past. The past is still watching, keeping an eye on, lurking. Focus on what you want the outcome to be, Gemini. So if you want this to work and you feel like this is your person, then you need to focus on what the outcome is, what you want it to be. Now, I'm not saying that if this is an abusive relationship, I'm not saying that if this person is physically or mentally, emotionally abusive. I'm saying that if you feel an intense connection with this person and you and this person have been open and honest with each other up until this point, come to this person, express to them how you feel. Tell them that you feel the intensity of the connection and you don't feel like this is something that's going to be very easy to shake. Okay? Also express your concern about the past and the past coming back. Don't let that fall to the wayside. You want to set a solid foundation if this union is coming together. Okay? So let's pull over the advice guidance moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. I'm going to pull out the pendulum board here in a moment. Information on how to schedule a personal reading, guys, is all linked below. And if you're interested, that information is all down there. The Three of Pentacles, the Emperor in the reverse, the Justice, and the Five of Wands. So there was some sort of competing for somebody's time and attention and energy. Somebody trying to control a situation. Okay, so there's a need to kind of let go and give it to God, right? Give it to the universe. You can't keep trying to control, hold on to, force this person to do the right thing. They have to want to do that on their own. I will say, Gemini, as soon as you let go of that control, this person is going to come around, but it's going to take some time. And it's going to take you letting go, giving it to God, giving it to the universe. So Gemini, your soul truth message coming out for this week's reading is, when was the last time I couldn't stop laughing or smiling? Go back to a moment when you laughed so hard you almost peed your pants or did. Feel the laughter grow in your body, your cheeks hurting, your eyes watering. Maybe there was even a snort or two. Laughter is healing, and it reminds us to take life less seriously, to find the joy in the littlest things. Note to self, laugh more often. Today's soul action, make somebody laugh today. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, Gemini, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. I'm going to pull out the pendulum board. So hold that yes or no question in your mind. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Most important message here for Gemini Spirit. What do my Gemini friends need to know? Please and thank you. So that's a yes. That's a yes, Gemini. So, Gemini, thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, for sharing time and space with me, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. So we are going to dive into Libra's energy for this upcoming week. This is going to be for June 19th through June 25th. If you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube that you enjoy the message. And at the end of the reading, I'm going to pull out the pendulum board for you to ask a yes or no question. Be sure to hold that question in your mind until the end. Most important message here for Libra Spirit. What do my Libran friends need to know for this upcoming week? Please and thank you. We're going to tap into the energy surrounding you this week. We're going to see what's challenging you this week and where this is headed if you stay in this energy. I'm going to clarify throughout the message. I'll pull a few cards at the end for advice. If it's something you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. The energy surrounding you this week, Libra, the Page of Swords, the Eight of Staffs, and the Five of Staffs. The challenge here is the Temperance, the Three of Cups, and the King of Staffs. And the outcome here is the Strength, the King of Pentacles, and the Six of Staffs. So this is an energy of somebody competing for somebody's time, attention, and energy. Now, this is coming out as your energy, Libra. So I feel like it's like you have options, is how I see this, if that makes sense. You have a decision to make, and maybe people are competing for your time, attention, and energy. I do feel here, Libra, there is a need to close out a chapter with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But it's difficult because this person doesn't make it easy. In the future, I see you moving forward with an earth sign. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Let's clarify the Page of Swords, the Eight of Wands with the Five of Staffs. It's like you were trying to decide between two people who you wanted a future with. And it's like you're making a decision here, Libra. Now, if that is resonating for you and you are making a decision one person over the other, there is a need to close out the chapter, okay? Close out that past situation properly in order to move forward. And this message has been coming out quite frequently, closing out chapters properly. Now, what does that mean, closing out chapters properly? Means taking the time to have that difficult conversation or write that difficult letter to release this connection. Now, maybe that's something that you've already done. You've already had a conversation with this person that you guys are going your separate ways. But a lot of people these days, they leave doors open to situations that they should have closed out a long time ago. Now, let's clarify the Strength, the King of Coins, the Six of Staffs. It's like you're accepting and moving forward. It's like none of the other options were amounting to what it is that you wanted. I do feel like the world energy, there is a closing out of a chapter, okay? You're closing something out to move forward with another person. So again, Make sure that you're giving that the person that you're leaving, closure, so you aren't susceptible to that person trying to sabotage your future connection. Spiritual advice, guidance moving forward for Libra Spirit, please and thank you. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is linked below in the description box. And if you're still here, you're finding the messages helpful, let's give it a star emoji for this healing vibe that's coming out here. And Libra, this Five of Cups energy is the reason why we don't want to leave doors open from our past, because it leaves that possibility. Not only do we look back at that situation like the chapter wasn't closed properly, but that person may have a tendency to try and come back around. So having that conversation with this person is going to be key in setting the foundation for the future. Heavily coming out in this reading. I don't know why I was pulling out the romance angels, but we will pull out the soul truth message here, Libra, to sum up your reading. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. We're going to pull out the pendulum board after the soul truth message, so get prepared with your yes or no question. Am I on the right path? Sometimes we second guess what we are doing. We lose trust in the process and question if we're even on the right path at all. Know this, you are on the right path. Keep going, keep believing, keep remembering that you made a soul contract that you are currently fulfilling in every area of life. Even if you can't see it, that doesn't mean it's not real. Today's soul action, today's search for all the ways you are aligned with your soul's purpose. The signs will appear. Let this newfound trust fuel your next steps. Beautiful, beautiful. So, Libra, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this week. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. And I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Pendulum board. Pendulum board. I almost ended the video. So let's hold the yes or no question in your mind. Give you a second. Most important message here for Libra Spirit. What do my Libran friends need to know? Libra, that's a strong no. It's a strong no. Libra, thank you guys again for all the love and support, for sharing time and space with me, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. So we are going to dive into Aquarius's energy for this upcoming week. This is going to be for June 19th through June 25th. If you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube you enjoy the message. And at the end of the reading, I'll pull out my pendulum for you to ask a yes or no question. Be sure to hold the question in your mind until the end. Most important message here for Aquarius Spirit. What do my Aquarian friends need to know for this upcoming week? Please and thank you. The energy surrounding you this week, Aquarius, the Two of Swords in the reverse, the Four of Wands, the Hierophant. This is you opening up, being more open to a new experience, and how I'm seeing this playing out is being open to marriage or long-term commitment. Now, part of the challenge here, Aquarius, is in the past, when you have shown up in this energy, things went awry, things went hectic, and maybe even ended a situation that you thought was going to be in your life forever. And a little bit of a fear of commitment comes from that. I do feel here, Aquarius, there is an energy of lesson learned. Message has been received. And we're going to pull a few cards at the end for advice, guidance moving forward after we clarify. But I want to show you this really quick. So you see the Three of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Lovers. So I recollect that there was a person here previous to this person that was in between them and this blow up, this heartbreak, this situation that you walked away from that you learned this significant lesson from. So let's clarify. Let's just go through the motions and clarify the energy. So you're opening up, being more open to long-term commitment, to relationship working long-term, and starting to maybe even share more of your thoughts, more of your feelings, more of what you truly want and envision your life to look like long-term. Let's clarify the Two of Swords in the reverse, Four of Wands, Hierophant energy. Five of Pentacles, the Strength with the Knight of Cups. Picking up and moving forward. What's happened is happened. What's done is done. There's been sacrifices that needed to be made. Again, Aquarius, the lesson has been learned. You don't, and I feel like this is something that you're coming to the realization of, so this is just confirmation that you don't need to hold on to this any longer. This hurt, this betrayal, this loss. So let's clarify. The Death, the Nine of Pentacles. What's done is done here, Aquarius, and I feel like that's where you're at exactly. There was a significant betrayal, but trusting the universe, okay? This happened for a reason. So a lot of times through these experiences, we're meant to be able to help other people to heal from a similar situation. Right now, I feel like you're in the beginning phases of realizing this. I feel like you're definitely in this independent energy, taking care of yourself, taking care of your needs, making sure that your needs are met, making a plan for the future, and moving forward. I definitely feel like you have a support system around you. I do want you to be mindful of a particular person here with this Devil energy. Now, this could be you, Aquarius, but I honestly feel like this is somebody that either you're going to meet that's going to be similar to this past situation, that's going to be like testing. The universe is testing you to see, and this person is going to come in. They're going to sweep you off of your feet, and the universe is testing you to see if the lesson has been learned, if the message has been received, if you're ready to move forward to the next phase, or if there's still something here. And I don't feel like this toxic person is the past. I feel like this is a new connection coming in. So this is where you're headed. And this is telling me, Aquarius, this new person that's coming in is going to be a test from the universe. Now, you can't go through life thinking every person is a test, right? So don't hold your guard up. Don't hold your wall up. Be open to new experiences still. But just be mindful when they start showing up in this past energy. That betrayal, that lies, like things aren't adding up. Then you need to speak up and put your foot down and not hold back. So let's pull a few cards out here for your advice, guidance moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. If you found the messages helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up, guys. There's something here that's about to happen that's going to remind you of this past situation. And it's not something to be alarmed. I know these cards don't look the greatest, but it's not something to be alarmed about, okay? It's something to show you you can protect yourself without overindulging, without getting too caught up in this hectic energy. Just simply and utterly move forward. Now, I don't feel like this is a relationship. I feel like this is more of a friendship. Okay, so this betrayal energy can show up in many forms in our life. And maybe this has to do with like a business partner with the Empress energy, because this is a lot of times a business owner, a leader. So somebody who is like at the forefront of a business. But this could be somebody who's coming in that's like wasting time, taking more, not following through with what they say, that type of an energy, okay? Make sure you're closing out any chapters before moving forward. And I don't think that's for everyone. This is for a very select few. But make sure that you're closing out any past chapters, especially if there's still a little bit of lingering feelings. Maybe there's a need to like do a ritual, write a letter, have somebody that you can vent to about this betrayal energy, because that's why this is still showing up in your life. The betrayal energy needs to be addressed one way or the other. You see what I mean? We can't just that's like not trusting your intuition, not following your inner guidance mechanism. It's not trusting the universe. Does that make sense? You have to stand up for yourself. Okay? Advocating for yourself is part of the experience. Am I letting fear stop me? Are you experiencing a mountain of fear right now? Are you stalling, freezing, or giving up? The juicy secret is you're the boss of fear. You're unstoppable, but it's up to you to see that by taking action. Today is soul action. Today be brave and do it scared. Choose one fear and move through it. You are in need of a hero, so that is who you will become. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So Aquarius, I'm pulling out the pendulum board. Get prepared with your yes or no question. I'll give you a second to hold that in your mind. Most important message here for Aquarius Spirit. What do my Aquarian friends need to know? Looks like a no. That's a no, Aquarius. So, Aquarius, I feel like that's a good solid message. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is linked below. Otherwise, thank you guys again, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. So we're going to dive into Sagittarius's energy for this upcoming week. This is going to be for June 19th through June 25th. Now, if you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube that you enjoy the messages. And at the end of the reading, I'll pull out my pendulum for you to ask a yes or no question. Be sure to hold that question in your mind until the end. Most important message here for Sagittarius Spirit. What do my Sagittarian friends need to know for this upcoming week? Please and thank you. And the energy surrounding you this week, Sagittarius, the Chariot, the Two of Cups, the Ace of Swords. The challenge here, King of Wands, the Empress, the Eight of Wands in the reverse. The outcome here, the Three of Wands, the World in the reverse, the Ace of Wands. Okay. Sagittarius, there's something, a lesson that you're not learning. Okay, it's a message that you have not received here. It's like you keep repeating the same cycle. Now, I don't know if this is with the same person or maybe this is like the same type of person, but it's like, and I'm going to be very frank here, Sagittarius, it's like you just jump into relationships. Okay? The energy surrounding you this week is the Chariot, the Two of Cups, the Ace of Swords. So it's like you're just jumping into another relationship. Just moving forward into a new connection. Victoriously. And we're going to clarify all of this here in a moment. The challenge here, Sagittarius, is there's somebody here that you blocked that you've already built a connection with. The outcome here is the lesson hasn't been learned. So something here is going to be repeat. On repeat. Like a cycle is going to be repeat. Maybe there's like a conflict, a confrontation. Something happens here that has happened before. Please clarify the Chariot, the Two of Cups, the Ace of Swords. Now, if you find the messages resonating, please give it a thumbs up. And the roles can be reversed. Sagittarius. This has been coming up a lot in my readings, guys. Okay. Whenever we walk away from a person who we don't feel is in alignment with our future, it's okay to do so. I'm not saying don't end a relationship, especially if you don't find joy in that place. You're not happy there. There's definitely a need to pay attention to that. I do also feel like there's a little bit of soul seeking involved with this moving forward. However, instead of just moving right straight into a new relationship, a new connection, or going back to your ex, there's a need to pay attention here. And I'm not saying don't move forward, don't get into a new connection. I'm just simply saying a need to take some time with self, even if it's just for a month or 2 months, before you take this next step. But really, it's going to honestly take until you feel like you've no longer will go back to this past person, right? It's an energy of no communication, like somebody isn't talking to somebody. And whether this is you, whether this is your person, somebody like blocks or puts on hold or puts on the back burner. Very frustrating for the other person. Definitely isn't the way to handle the situation. It's more needing to communicate. So how you feel, what challenges you need to overcome, and moving forward. Not blocking and expecting the other person to change. Not expecting the other person to just read your mind and change. So the Three of Wands, the World in the reverse, and the Ace of Wands. Now, this can either be a reconciliation with a person from the past, but the World in the reverse is like there's something here that you aren't learning, and you could advance to the next level of a relationship if you close out the past relationship properly. You're the one that has to determine what's the past relationship. Who's going to be the past and who's going to be the future. And there are going to be sacrifices that are going to need to be made. That Six of Swords to me is a sacrificial energy. This is like sacrificing something from the past in order to move forward into a calmer space. So let's pull a few cards out here for your advice guidance moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. For liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all freaking amazing. Sagittarius, this Five of Swords energy is what you're experiencing right now. This back and forth, tit for tat, one-upping, getting even. If this person does this, I'm going to do that. It causes this Nine of Swords energy. Like this anxiety, this worry, this fear, this stress about how this is going to play out. It also makes the other person feel this. Like you're betraying the union, like you're betraying the connection. So you have to make a decision to move forward. With whom? Who's going to be the past and who's going to be the future? I feel like is the biggest question coming out for you this week. So, let's pull a soul truth message to sum up your reading. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. What am I looking for outside myself that is already within me? Are you looking for more guidance, confidence, peace, wisdom, love, or something else? When we search outside ourselves, we can become overwhelmed, frustrated, and never feel quite good enough. It's time to go inward to find everything you seek. All the answers you need lie within. Today's soul action: breathe in your favorite essential oil, inhale deeply into your belly, drop your shoulders, spend some time hanging out with your soul today. Ask for what you need and be ready for the answer. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So Sagittarius, we're going to pull out the pendulum board for you for your yes or no question. I'll give you a moment to hold that question in your mind. Most important message here for Sagittarius Spirit. What do my Sagittarian friends need to know? That's a yes. So, that's a yes, Sagittarius. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, for sharing time and space with me, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. All right, let's dive into Leo's energy for this upcoming week. This is going to be for June 19th through June 25th. Now, if you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube you enjoy the messages. And at the end of the reading, I'll pull out my pendulum for you to ask a yes or no question. Be sure to hold that question in your mind until the end. So let's dive in here for you, Leo. Most important message here for Leo Spirit. What do my Leo friends need to know for this upcoming week? Please and thank you. We're going to look at the energy surrounding you this week, what's challenging you, and where this is all headed. Clarify throughout the message. I'll pull a few cards at the end for advice, guidance moving forward. If it's something you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. The Four of Cups is an energy of being discontent, of emotionally void, not given an F basically, but wanting to take some time by yourself with the Nine of Pentacles, especially trying to be maybe even isolating from everybody. I feel like there's a lot going on in your environment at this time, Leo. A lot of struggles, a lot of complications, a lot of people around you that are trying to get your attention, that want your time. Now in the outcome, we see the Ten of Swords. This is telling me, Leo, that there is an energy, there's somebody in your environment that you're either walking away from or you need to walk away from. And I don't know if this is somebody who you're aware of or not aware of, but this is saying that if you feel tension or like somebody is stealing your joy, somebody is stealing your happiness, bring it to the awareness But then if it's addressed and no action is taken, then you have to be the one to put your foot down and move forward. So let's clarify all of this for you, Leo. We're going to start here with the Four of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Judgment. I definitely feel an energy of just focusing on work, focusing on practical things, trying to ignore the BS, but sometimes it's difficult, especially when it's right in your environment. Nine of Swords, the Temperance with the Five of Pentacles. Stress, worry, fear, anxiety. And I feel like this is a person that's in your environment. And a lot of you feel like you have to put up with, you have to deal. And maybe to a certain extent that's true. But I definitely feel like there is a need to set boundaries around this situation. So if you feel like somebody is infiltrating into your space, if they're trying to get your attention in the wrong way, however this is pertaining to you, Leo, it needs to be addressed. Now, maybe this is like a sibling who lashes out when you spend more time with somebody else. And just coming to the person and telling them, like, look, I still enjoy the time we spend together, but it's not as enjoyable after this. Now, the Seven of Swords, the Star, the Ten of Swords, this is like avoiding to address the problem. And what I will say to that, Leo, is you can only avoid for so long. You can only avoid the challenges for so long before the universe will come in and take hold. So let's pull a few cards out for your advice. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. If you find the messages helpful, if it's resonating, please give it a thumbs up. If you are interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is all linked below. Six of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the Tower. So something here that's about to blow up. I also feel like there's somebody here from your past that's about to try and re-enter. And I do feel like this is a very stable person that you've known from your past. However, this Tower energy is this situation that we were talking about previous, okay? If you don't address the challenges, face them head on, it can turn out very ugly. You're the one that has to make the determination, Leo, how much you'll put up with. Let's pull a soul truth message here. Sum up your reading. What do I resist feeling right now? We have to feel it to heal it. In order to let go of pain, we first have to honor its existence. Emotions are like waves. Some are soft, some are fierce, some are layered. Some will sweep you off your feet. When we allow ourselves to feel it all, we can then release what no longer serves us. Today's soul action: allow yourself to feel the waves. Let it move through you, no matter how long it lasts, then release it back into the ocean. Feel it, heal it. Enjoy the sweet freedom within your soul. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So Leo, we're going to pull out your pendulum, the pendulum board for your pendulum yes or no question and answer. So be prepared. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Most important message here for Leo Spirit. What do my Leo friends need to know? Rephrase. Rephrase the question, Leo. I feel like that's a no. That is a no. Leo. So, Leo, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this week. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, for sharing time and space with me, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. So we are going to dive into Aries energy for this upcoming week. This is going to be for June 19th through June 25th. If you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube you enjoy the messages. And at the end of the reading, I'll pull out my pendulum for you to ask a yes or no question. Be sure to hold the question in your mind until the end. So let's dive in. Most important message here for Aries Spirit. What do my Aries friends need to know for this upcoming week? Please and thank you. Now, if you find the messages helpful, again, please give it a thumbs up. Also, guys, if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome here, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. So the energy surrounding you, Aries, for this week is the King of Coins, the Knight of Staffs, the Six of Staffs, Six of Wands, Staffs or Wands. The challenge here, the Eight of Coins, the Ten of Staffs, the Ten of Swords, the outcome, Four of Coins, Seven of Staffs, Six of Swords. Something here that's coming to an end that you're walking away from and moving forward. However, you're still questioning if this is the right decision. Intuitively, Aries, you know this is the right decision, okay? It's most likely a person who has a situation that has caused a lot of confusion, created a lot of chaos. If this is having to do with work because of the Eight of Coins, I feel like this is a very toxic environment. And that's what's coming out here heavily, guys, in this reading. The workplace environment that you're currently exposed to isn't working for you any longer. Now, I don't recommend just quitting without a replacement. Sometimes it's inevitable, like we have to move forward. And we'll pull a few cards out here for advice, but let's first clarify. So, this is like the King of Coins, the Six of Staffs. This is a lot of times boss leadership role. So, like you were a lead, head position at your place of business, at work. And maybe they had came in and made some changes and took away that leadership role. And maybe you don't feel like it was appropriate, it was right, but they're telling you that this is what's best for business. It's okay to explore your options, Aries. So what I recommend to my clients that this is resonating, take some time and explore your options. If you haven't quit, or if you're still kind of in this situation, in this business, but you're looking to get out, start putting your resume out there. Start exploring your options. Don't keep yourself stagnant because of one position, right? It's okay to close this chapter out if something better comes along. If not this, something better. A Four of Coins, Six of Staves, Six of Swords, and the outcome. So this change is going to be beneficial. There may be like a pay cut that you're taking, something along those lines, less benefits, but in the long run, it will add up, okay? You will get all of the things that you've sacrificed back and then some. I also feel, Aries, this new opportunity that's coming in that will be presented to you soon, this is going to be in better alignment with your purpose. Does that make sense? So if you felt like you wanted to be like helping or being more involved in the community, something along those lines. This new opportunity is also going to incorporate that personal passion of yours. Okay, so be open-minded. Start exploring your options, putting your resume out there. It never hurts to try. So spiritual advice guidance moving forward for Aries, please and thank you, Spirit. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is all linked below in the description box. And if you're still here and the situation is resonating for you, the reading is resonating for you, let's give it a money bags because we're moving forward into a positive direction, Aries. Having patience with yourself through this process is going to be important because I do feel like you are in the middle of a transition period, okay? New beginnings coming in, and the universe, this is the way of the universe preparing you for these new opportunities. So be prepared for new things to come in, for new experiences. And I also feel here, Aries, there's maybe a little bit of need to kind of let go of this challenge that you've recently experienced because it wasn't anything personal by any means. I'm definitely getting a message, strictly business. So let's pull a soul truth message before we pull out the pendulum board. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. What are the dominant emotions that run my life? How do you feel your day? Stress or joy, trust or anger, anxiety or peace? We have only today, right now, the journey. No goal, no destination will bring us the feeling we seek. But when we begin filling every day with that which we value the most, we will attract more of this. This is what they call fulfillment. Today's soul action, lean into what you want to feel and adjust your life, your values, your expectations to match your desires. What do you want to feel? Are you willing to let go of the belief that you have to achieve something to fill it? Beautiful. So, Aries, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. Let's pull out this pendulum board for your yes or no question. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Give you a second to get that question in your mind. For Aries Spirit, most important message my Aries friends need to know. That's definitely a no, Aries. So, Aries, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. Alrighty, so let's jump right into Virgo's energy for this upcoming week. This is going to be for June 19th through June 25th. Now, if you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. It helps to show YouTube you enjoy the messages. And at the end of the reading, I'm going to pull out my pendulum for you to ask a yes or no question. Be sure to hold the question in your mind until the end. Most important message here for Virgo Spirit. What do my Virgo friends need to know for this upcoming week? Please and thank you. We're going to look at the energy surrounding you this week. We're going to see what's challenging you this week, Virgo, and where this is headed if you stay in this energy. I'll clarify the message, pull out a few cards at the end for advice, guidance moving forward. If it's something you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. So Virgo, the energy surrounding you this week is the Nine of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. Challenge here is the Ten of Swords. the Fool, the Strength. And in the outcome, we have the High Priestess, the Lovers, and the Five of Wands. So I'm definitely feeling a strong energy of back and forth, in and out. Like at one moment you're ready to walk away, and the next you and this person fall right back into line. I do feel like there is a need to proceed with caution. Look before you leap. We're going to clarify all of this here in a moment. We do see in the outcome there is an intense connection here. The Lovers is also a choice, guys. So let's start by clarifying this Nine of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. For Virgo's energy, I definitely feel like right now, Virgo, even though your wall is up and you feel guarded towards this connection, you may honestly be proceeding with caution. It's like you're open to trying again. It's like you feel an intense connection with this person, and it's not easy for you to walk away. I do feel like you are looking at this more practically, not necessarily overthinking, overanalyzing the situation, but just approaching it from a more practical standpoint. Like, we've gone through this before, so let's see. Let's see where this goes. Let's see if you can show up this time. The challenge here, your person isn't being completely honest with you, Virgo, about their inner demons that they're working through. And I also feel here that there may be some money issues involved with the situation that they're also not being forthcoming with. Okay? For some of you, there could be third party competing for this person's time, attention, and energy. I feel like it more has to do with money than anything. So in the outcome, High Priestess, the Lovers, with the Five of Wands. Decisions. Do I stay? Do I go? Do I make this work? Do I walk away? I feel like you honestly want to make this work with this person. But again, just making sure that they are taking it slow, making sure that their actions are matching their words this time, Virgo. So let's pull a few cards out here for your advice, guidance moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is all linked below in the description box. Virgo, World, Four of Wands, Hierophant, Page of Pentacles. There's an opportunity for you and this person to take this connection to the next level. But you have to take it slow. You have to make sure that this foundation is stable, that it's firm, that whenever a storm comes in to pass, it's not going to shake things up to where it's not fixable. Okay? Because there's going to be challenges. There's going to be trials and tribulations that you're going to have to overcome together. If you want to be able to make it work long term, something that needs to be addressed. Another thing that you need closure on, whatever's transpired in the past between you and this person, you have to have that difficult conversation, guys. If you don't have that difficult conversation with one another about this betrayal energy, whenever there's an argument or a disagreement, this is likely to come up. Be mindful of this because you don't want this to hinder the growth of your connection. That's one of the hardest parts about reconciling with a past person. Even if there's an intense connection, you have to get closure on the past in order to properly move forward in a positive direction. So let's pull out a soul truth message to sum up your reading. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. What if it isn't true? The thing you're telling yourself right now, the concrete reason why you think you don't belong, why you can't do it, you won't get there, you're not enough, or it's not for you. What if it wasn't true? Today's soul action. It's time for a soul chat. Close your eyes, put your hands on your heart, and ask the wise one within, what if it isn't true? What else might be possible? Journal your answer. What lie do I need to let go of to reach my soul's truth? Beautiful. Virgo, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. It's like a soulmate, a twin flame coming into union. To be honest with you, that's going to resonate here for quite a few of you. What I will say here, Virgo, taking your time through this process is what's important. That's what helps stabilize that solid foundation. I'm hearing, learn to enjoy the journey. So, to get that yes or no question in your mind, I will give you a second. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. Most important message here for Virgo Spirit. What do my Virgo friends need to know? It's a yes. It's a yes, Virgo. So, Virgo, thank you guys again for all the love and support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. So we are going to dive into Taurus's energy for this upcoming week. This is going to be for June 19th through June 25th. Now, if you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube that you enjoy the messages. And at the end of the reading, I'm going to pull out my pendulum for you to ask a yes or no question. Be sure to hold the question in your mind until the end, guys. So let's dive in. Most important message here for Taurus Spirit. What do my Taurasian friends need to know for this upcoming week? We're going to tap into the energy surrounding you this week. We're going to see what's challenging you this week and where this is headed if you stay in this energy. I'm going to clarify throughout the message. I'll pull a few cards at the end for advice. If it's something you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. So the energy surrounding you this week, Taurus, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Three of Swords. There's something here that you're not happy about in your life. It's like money is going great, but emotionally, when it comes to relationships, it's like you feel a distance or this discontent. It's like not happy with where you're at. Wishing for more, if that makes sense. I honestly feel here, Taurus, there's also an energy of being guarded. So that's part of the reason why you're feeling this way. There's something here that's calling for you to go inward. Okay? And the reason being is because there's something here blocking you from having that ideal relationship that you desire. And a lot of times, guys, this will stem from like our first relationships. Closing out those chapters are important. Relationships that we still hold on to. So the energy surrounding you, Taurus, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Three of Swords. Like you're having this aha moment. Everything's going great financially. But I definitely feel like there's this aha moment that in the past there was a heartbreak that happened between you and another person, and there's a sense of betrayal, and this betrayal is holding you back. So let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, with the Three of Swords. Please and thank you, Spirit. Do my Taurasian friends need to know? I feel like there was a lot of secrets, a lot of things that were hidden in the past that you ignored, to be honest with you, Taurus. And even though, and I feel like honestly, Taurus, you have this tendency to ignore the things that are hidden instead of addressing them. Now, why is it important to address the things that are hidden? Think about the long-term vision. Play the tape out. If you let this slide over time, how will that play out for you? And a lot of times that will keep happening, and those secrets will keep building and building and building until they create this wall, this energy of being discontent. It's like, even though things are going good for you, Taurus, the Six of Wands, you see, they're feeling good, they're feeling great, they're feeling grand. They're also wishing for more. Okay, having their wall up, standing their ground. And a lot of times that Nine of Wands, guys, if you think about it, what comes after that? The Ten of Wands, right? And that's the burden card, the feeling heavy, feeling weighed down, feeling tied to this situation. You can't get out. You don't want to stay attached, but you can't get out. Now, why is this coming up? Because by you ignoring the secrets, the things that are hidden, that's what builds to this. And moving forward, this is telling you, Taurus, that it's time to address, and you don't have to be so rigid about it. When you bring awareness to conflict or feeling resistant or not knowing where you stand with another person. Now, why is this coming up? Because moving forward, there's something here that you're needing to address with somebody in your life who you could possibly have a long-term connection with. But right now, there's this toxic energy coming up. So let's clarify. The Three of Cups, the Devil with the Magician. Maybe this is someone from your past that's coming back in. There's that Ten of Wands energy that you're needing to close out. And I feel like this is something that you've been actively doing. This last person that you need to let go of is like the straw that broke the camel's back. Trusting the process here, Taurus, is what's going to be important. So let's pull a few cards out here for your spiritual advice moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. Ace of Wands, Six of Swords, the Death, the Empress. You see, Taurus, there's something here that you're closing out, needing to close out. It's not going to be easy with the Six of Swords. This is like sacrificing something in order to move into a calmer space. And maybe this is an idea that you have surrounding relationships. I do feel like this is something that's difficult. There's a need to kind of mourn or go through some sort of ritual to release will help you through this process. Most importantly, focusing on what's best for your own stability, your own happiness, your own health, wealth, financial abundance, ultimately what you envision for your future. Let's pull out a soul truth message here to sum up your reading. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. For liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. What is my most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? What story are you telling yourself? When you think about your dreams, what is the first limiting thought that comes to your mind? If you're not living the life you desire, it's because a part of you doesn't believe it's possible. Today's soul action is time for an upgrade. Look your belief in the eye. Where did it come from? What new belief are you ready to adopt in its place? How will this change your results? Remember, your belief is the root of your result. Own it, heal it, and upgrade it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, Taurus, let's pull out this pendulum board for you guys. Straighten the camera so the pendulum will swing straight. But I will still call out if the answer is yes or no, or rephrase, whatever it is. So, think of the yes or no question and hold it in your mind. I'll give you a second to do so. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is all linked below. Most important message here for Taurus. Spirit, what do my Taurasian friends need to know? Please and thank you. Taurus, I feel like that's a yes for you. So Taurus, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this week. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. Again, if you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is linked below. And if you found this message is resonating, let's give it a Capricorn symbol for Capricorn energy. A Taurus, excuse me. Taurus symbol for Taurasian energy. Sorry, guys. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. So we are going to dive into Capricorn's energy for this upcoming week. If you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube you enjoy the message. And at the end of the reading, I'm going to pull out the pendulum for you to ask a yes or no question. Be sure to hold that question in your mind until the end. Most important message here for Capricorn Spirit. What do my Capricorn friends need to know for this upcoming week? June 19th through the 25th. Please and thank you. We're going to tap into the energy surrounding you this week, Capricorn. We're going to look at what's challenging you this week and where this is headed if you stay in this energy. I'll clarify throughout the message. I'll pull a few cards at the end for advice. Something you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. So we have the Page of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Eight of Swords. The challenge here is, this is definitely weighing heavy on your heart. Now, I don't know if this is you that's going back and forth between two people or if this is somebody that you're dealing with, but this is definitely holding you back from having an experience in a relationship that you maybe normally wouldn't have otherwise. Okay? It's like, even though I feel like both of these people are ready to commit to you, Capricorn. That's how this is coming out. And it's like you are keeping them both on the back burner. There may have been something that happened that transpired in the past with this Three of Swords energy, the Eight of Swords, that's really making you reluctant to move forward with either person. So let's clarify the Page of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. It's like you tell them, oh, we'll take care of that next week, or we'll make a commitment next week, or we'll get married next week. You're always putting this commitment off. I definitely feel here, Capricorn, if a decision isn't made to take a relationship more seriously, it may not be so good for you. Because the outcome here is the Star in the reverse, the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So it's like you lose everything by not making a decision. I also feel something here from your past, and maybe this is a father figure, that happened with you and this person. It's part of the reason why you're going through this complication. I also feel that when this ending happens, when the universe steps in to correct the energy, it's like there's more to lose than what you realize, is what I feel like is coming out here. So sitting down, being strategic, and making a decision and taking action on that decision, that's what's needed this week. You're going to know how that's resonating, if it's resonating as a relationship, if it's resonating as a job. Maybe this is two choices, two job opportunities, two bosses. There's definitely a need here, Capricorn, to make a decision. How this is playing out to me is a relationship. So let's pull a few cards out here for your advice, guidance moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is all linked below in the description box. And if you're still here and you're finding the messages resonating, let's give it a Capricorn emoji for Capricorn. And if you're a Taurus, let's give it a Taurus emoji, because you are coming up in Taurus's energy and Capricorn Taurus is coming up in your energy. So you could be dealing with Taurus. This decision is not going to make somebody's going to be very unhappy by the decision that you have to make. But no matter what decision, what choice you choose, the other is going to be disappointed. So you can't focus on this. Okay? You have to do what's best for you. Hierophant, there's a need to make a commitment. You can't just keep frivolously bouncing back and forth. That's what's not going to end so well. Let's pull out a soul truth message here to sum up the reading. It's a very specific message for most likely a very select few. Let me know how it's resonating for you in the comment section. Am I getting enough rest to restore my energy and fully show up to my life? You're the asset. This body is your vehicle. Notice how your body is feeling, how much sleep you're getting, what you can do to help your body rest. Today's soul action: take a bath or put on some lavender essential oil. Go to bed ridiculously early and give yourself a timeout today. Notice your body thanking you. Today's mantra: the more I give myself permission to rest, the more I can contribute. Beautiful, beautiful. I'll pull out the pendulum board for you, Taurus. Taurus, Capricorn. Sorry guys, sorry. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Now, yes or no question, Taurus, Capricorn, whichever one you are. Hold that yes or no question in your mind. I'll give you a second. Most important message here for my Capricorn friends, Spirit. What does Capricorn need to know? Looks like a no. That is a no, Capricorn. So Capricorn, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this week. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, for sharing time and space, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. So we are going to dive into Cancer's energy for this upcoming week. This is going to be for June 19th through June 25th. Now, if you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube you enjoy the message. And at the end of the reading, I'll pull out my pendulum for you to ask a yes or no question. Be sure to hold that question in your mind until the end. So let's dive in. Most important message here for Cancer Spirit. What do my Cancerian friends need to know for this upcoming week? Please and thank you. Cancer, the energy surrounding you this week is the Hanged Man, the Four of Wands, and the Judgment. The challenge here is the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Three of Wands. In the outcome, we have the Star, the Six of Cups, the Seven of Staffs. Cancer, the energy surrounding you this week, the Hanged Man, the Four of Wands, the Judgment. This is an energy of waiting. Okay, this is like a pause, not moving forward with a particular person, but not moving backwards. It's like feeling like you're in limbo. And I also feel an energy of questioning. Now, we're going to clarify this here in a moment. I definitely feel like this has to do with a relationship in your life, Four of Wands energy. And should I stay or should I go? Okay. Should I try and make this work? Having patience with this process, patience with this person, or should I free myself from this connection? The challenge here, Cancer, is there's a lot of back and forth energy between you and this person both. So both of you are going through this, experiencing this. Now, I do feel like there is a possibility to make this work. But you're going to have to set some boundaries and you're going to have to stick to them. So let's clarify the energy. Now, again, if you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. We're going to start with the Hanged Man, the Four of Staffs, the Judgment energy. You do feel an intense connection here with this person. I also feel here that you've known this person for some time. But I feel like you have a tendency to put this person before your own needs. The Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. Okay. I also feel like there is an energy of toxicity. So whether this is codependency, like being codependent on one another, whether this is this person or you, either way this is playing out, this is like toxic behavior pattern. A lot of times this will be like overindulgence. So too much of anything can be deadly. The challenge here, I feel like there's a lot of fights between the two of you. There is a lot of love, there is a lot of passion. But how you guys resolve the issues, resolve the challenges is what it boils down to. Whether you guys react, overreact, whether you don't talk about it and just come back and like everything is okay. That makes for unresolved issues. It makes for somebody to not really be happy with the position that they're in. Five of Pentacles, the Tower. This is like ghosting, not talking, and that's how one resolves the issue. Like, you guys don't talk to one another and then come back and everything is okay, but don't get closure on the challenge that happened previously. The Star, the Six of Cups, the Seven of Staffs. Nine of Wands in the World. A chapter is coming to a close here. Whether this is you closing out the chapter with this person, or you guys closing out this past energy and moving things to the next level. But I honestly feel here, especially with this Nine of Wands energy, it's like this is becoming burdensome. This energy, how this person is showing up or how you guys are reacting to one another's energy is becoming too much. I also feel like this person isn't really working on resolving either. Like, they say that things are going to be different, and then they come in and things aren't. So these cards flew out of the deck. We will reshuffle for your advice here, Cancer, but let's see what came out. So Hermit in the reverse, the Strength. It's like you're losing patience here with this person. This isn't working. I definitely feel like you're proceeding with caution when it comes to this person. And a lot of you are going to be moving forward from this connection. Let's pull a few cards out here for spiritual advice moving forward for Cancer. Something has recently transpired between you and this person that caused you to question the integrity of the connection. Cancer, understand that rejection is God's protection. Okay, so we have the Two of Staffs, the Nine of Coins, the Four of Swords, the Three of Cups. This is you taking a more independent approach to life. Okay, you disconnecting from this particular person, you moving forward on your own time. Again, I do feel like there is an intense connection here. The Two of Cups is present. I also feel like you and this person have a history, but you're starting to look at this as it's too much. It's too heavy of a burden to carry. So what's next? I definitely feel like you're spending more time with friends, leaning into friendships, and not really worrying about romantic connections. So, Cancer, your soul truth messages. Am I clear on what my soul really wants? Take out the shoulds and the limitations and get out of your head. Pay attention to your heart's desires instead. If you knew it was impossible to fail, what would you do? Wherever you go, go with all your heart. Today's soul action, ask yourself, what is it that your soul really wants? What does your heart crave? Then take one step in that direction. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So Cancer, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is all linked below in the description box. I'm going to pull out the pendulum board now. So hold that yes or no question in your mind. Give you a second. Most important message here for Cancer Spirit. What do my Cancerian friends need to know? It looks like a rephrase the question, Cancer. Yes. The answer is yes. So, Cancer, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this week. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, for sharing time and space with me. And I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. So we're going to dive right into Scorpio's energy for this upcoming week. This is going to be for June 19th through June 25th. If you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube that you enjoy the message. And at the end of the reading, I'll pull out my pendulum for you to ask a yes or no question. Be sure to hold the question in your mind until the end. So let's dive in. Most important message here for Scorpio Spirit. What do my Scorpion friends need to know for this upcoming week? Please and thank you, Spirit. We're going to look into the energy surrounding you this week. We'll see what's challenging you and where this is headed if you stay in this energy. I'm going to clarify throughout the message. I'll pull a few cards at the end for advice. If it's something you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. So the energy surrounding you this week, Scorpio, is the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, the Ace of Swords in the reverse, the Ace of Cups. The challenge, the Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, the Hanged Man. The outcome if you stay in this energy, the Tower, the Empress, the Two of Pentacles. I want to start by saying here, Scorpio, that there's something here in your life that's balancing itself out. And even though this is part of the challenge, this is universe coming in and guiding your path. Now, this transition could be easy or this transition could be difficult. It's going to depend on your reaction, but this, with the Wheel of Fortune, the Judgment, the Hanged Man as the challenge, this ending needed to happen. So let's clarify. We're going to start here with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, the Ace of Swords in the reverse, the Ace of Cups. So this definitely has to do with money. For some of you, this could also have to do with health. So if you feel like there's something going on health-wise, just get it checked out, okay? Don't wait. So we're going to focus on the money portion. Now, this could be like the ending of a job situation. And maybe there's this angst, nervousness, fear around this job ending because you don't know what's going to happen next. However, I do feel like there are going to be opportunities that come in that are in better alignment. So try not to fear this transition, okay? Try to focus on the positive things that are happening, the positive things that are coming in. Guys, I'm not reading cards and tarot to try and scare anybody. I'm simply putting messages out there for you guys to become aware and know how to change the outcome if wanted to. So, Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, Hanged Man. I definitely feel here, Scorpio, there is a new beginning that's coming in. Now, I will say that I feel like this, for a lot of you, has to do with your focus is going to shift. You're still going to have a job, income coming in, but I feel like by you shifting your focus, by this transitioning happen, it's opening the gate for you to be able to focus more on your business, on your hobbies that you're turning into income, things along those lines. And that's how this new beginning is going to come in. You wouldn't be able to be open to the opportunities that are coming if this ending didn't take place. So Spirit is guiding you here, Scorpio, not to hold on so much to the ending, but to trust the process and focus on the positive things that are coming in. Okay? It is a big decision to make, especially if it has to do with money, if you feel like your stability isn't going to be there, but trust the process here, Scorpio, because I feel like it doesn't matter if, let's say, you're quitting a job or one job is ending, it's always going to be able to be replaceable. Let's pull a few cards out here for your spiritual advice on how to move forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is linked below in the description box. Scorpio, trust the process here. I feel like the environment that you're currently in, devil energy, is toxic. There are people that are around you, a support system, a team of people that are here to guide you through this process, even if it's unintentional or not knowing. So lean into your support system through this transition. 6 of Swords energy. So, soul truth message, sum up your reading, and here's how it's playing out, Scorpio, in this message. This ending needed to take place, so it's happening regardless. Spirit is guiding for you to focus on the positive more than the negative, more than the things that are coming to an end. Focus on the new things that are coming in. Am I focused on what I want most? One reason so few of us achieve what we truly want is that we never direct our focus. We never concentrate our power. Most people dabble their way through life, never deciding to master anything in particular. Tony Robbins. Today's soul action. What you focus on grows. Today, ask yourself, is my life a reflection of my values, or do I need to make adjustments? Prioritize. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So Scorpio, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys. I'm going to get the pendulum board out. Hold the yes or no question in your mind, and I will give you a second. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. Most important message here for Scorpio spirit. What do my Scorpion friends need to know? I feel like that's a yes. Definitely a yes, Scorpio. So, Scorpio, thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, for sharing time and space with me, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. So we are going to dive into Pisces energy for this upcoming week. This is going to be for June 19th through June 25th. If you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube you enjoy the message. And at the end of the reading, I'll pull out my pendulum for you to ask a yes or no question. Be sure to hold the question in your mind until the end. So let's dive in. Most important message here for Pisces spirit. What do my Piscean friends need to know for this upcoming week? Please and thank you. So the energy surrounding you this week, Pisces, should I stay or should I go? Now the Lovers is an intense connection, guys. It's also a decision. It's also a choice. 8 of Cups, the Lovers, the 7 of Cups. The challenge here, Pisces, 7 of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the 5 of Wands. There is some challenges. There's some complications. I also feel like there's some secrets, some things that are being hidden from you that you're coming to the realization. Maybe you don't know exactly what's being hidden. But you feel like there's something, right? There's something that's off-putting about this scenario. And moving forward here, Pisces, I do feel like you're kind of taking this independent stance, distancing yourself, maybe not necessarily rushing into another connection, but just spending a lot of time alone. Soul searching. So let's clarify. 8 of Cups, the Lovers, and the 7 of Cups for Pisces energy. Now again, guys, if you find the messages helpful, please give it a thumbs up. I definitely feel like this is a person that you at one point had felt an intense connection with or see a future with. For some of you, this may be twin flame energy with the Lovers card here, but I do feel like there's this weighing options, like what's next, where do we go from here type of an energy. How do we make this work? Please clarify the 7 of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the 5 of Wands. It's definitely third-party energy. Competing for someone's time and attention with the 5 of Wands, and then the lies, the secrets, the things that are hidden with the 7 of Swords. And this is why you're up in the air. Do I walk away from this? Or do I set these boundaries, set these expectations with this person in hopes that they will show up? We're working through some heavy energy as the collective, okay? So this person could be working through some things on their own that they're really not telling you. There is an intense connection here. So even if you take some space, you separate from this person for a little bit of time, this will come back around. The question at that point comes in, what changes have been made in order to make this work, in order for you and this person to get on the same page? 4 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, the Hermit energy for the outcome. 2 of Cups. This is too many cards, but we are going to at least take a little peek at half the deck. Magician, Temperance, 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. So this is like waiting for this person to come back around. Every time you and this person, the King and Queen of Wands, but they're in the reverse. You see what I mean? There's other people that are infiltrating in this relationship. So what do we do, right? How do we move forward from here? Well, and that's where that separation piece comes in. You and this person separate. There's a realization on both of your parts that you can't live without them, they can't live without you. And then this union happens. But it takes time to get to that. And right now, Pisces, I feel an energy of wanting to hold on tightly to this connection in fear that this person isn't going to come back around. What if they're not my twin flame? Well, that's where that trust comes in. Trusting the universe. Trusting the process. And to be honest with you, Pisces, part of the twin flame journey is separation. If that's something that you believe in, if you honestly believe that you're in a twin flame journey, you need to do some research on the phases that relationship is going to go through. That way you have the awareness. It's going to make you more empathetic along this journey. So let's pull a few cards out for your spiritual advice moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. For liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. So Pisces, You and this person do make each other happy. I also feel like you and this person frustrate one another to the core. You guys are helping each other through this process of healing. And it's frustrating because sometimes, especially when the other person doesn't express what they're going through, how can we know? That's where the trust comes in. That's why they say if you don't trust your partner, your relationship isn't going to work. This is why. Because when there is an energy of distance, of separation, of one person needing to recalibrate, one person needing to heal, that's what makes long-term relationships work, is that trust. You have to make that determination within yourself. Now, what helps is this, the Two of Wands, getting clear on what that long-term, bigger picture vision is and how this person aligns with that. You see a future with this person utterly and truly, you won't be able to see that future with anyone else. So let's pull a soul truth message. And again, guys, I'm not talking about an abusive relationship where the person has been manipulative or physically, emotionally, mentally abusive. That's not what we're talking about here. So please, this is talking about, now I do see some third-party energy, but that comes along with this confusion, that in and out, back and forth energy. How is this person supposed to know where they stand if you guys are always on and off? And yes, they are part of the problem, but it takes two to tango. What can I burn? Burn it. Burn it all. The ugly lies, the pain, the shame, the criticism, the images that run through your head, the reminder of what you did wrong, and the proof that you're not enough. Burn, baby, burn. Your soul is calling you. It's time for a rebirth. You're like a phoenix rising from the ashes, no longer attached to your past. You're free. Your wings are ready. It's time to use them. Today's soul action, make the choice that you will no longer let the past define you. Pick up your pen. What will the next chapter look like? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So Pisces, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this week. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is all linked below. We're going to pull out the pendulum. So I'll give you a moment to hold the question in your mind. Most important message here for Pisces Spirit. What do my Piscean friends need to know? I feel like that's a no, Pisces. That is a no. So Pisces, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support, for liking, subscribing, for sharing time and space with me. And I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. I'm now going to do Archangel Michael blessing for the collective. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Archangel Michael, I call upon you. Please keep everyone who receives this message safe. Keep watch over them, their friends, and their family. Keep them safe from any harm of this world, the past, or the next. Thank you for your protection and guidance through these uncertain times. Thank you for bringing safety and security to those who need you most. In the name of Michael, so it is. Amen. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste.